Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they're going to mark that. Went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They run straight ahead here with White, pushing through the contact. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Opting to run again here with White. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
They go play action here on first down. Got a man open, that's Harry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now this defense for the Lions, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks. And plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, and all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half-dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're an offense and you saw that on tape, you've got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback. It didn't work on that play.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21. 23 yards on the play.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Catch is made by Harry. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Here's White. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Operating from the gun, Kaplan. Throwing right, and that's complete. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Back to throw. Kaplan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Kalijah Kancey in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. N'Keal Harry, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, But you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game is sky high. In fact, you'd absolutely be stunned to come away with a loss.
The give, right side for Gibbs. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Looking to throw. Kaplan. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll look to throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Here's Bryce Baringer now. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Off-play action. Kaplan. Going underneath. Gibbs has it. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Here is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Kaplan. In trouble, and he's taken down. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now on to punt. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw.
That one complete. It's tanked down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw here on first down.
He'll get that out to the flat to White.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
This is 2nd and 8.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That's complete to Dell. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. Here's 3rd and 3.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Got his man, Dell.
Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. In motion goes the tight end. Back to throw again.
That is caught. And the Buccaneers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
White. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
For the PAT, Ka'imi Fairbairn. And it is now 21-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And the Bucs are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that will bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throw left side complete to Harry.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He completes it right side to White. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Back to throw now on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
White, he'll try the left side. Oh, good move. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Rachaad White
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Buccaneers are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it is 28-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
I think it's the audio, like any kind of audio.
The Detroit defense ready to begin their drive.
Hey, brother.
And
How you
with
doing,
time
brother?
quickly
Fuck
fading
you.
here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they just
Got me wasting my goddamn time to just do whatever the fuck you want to do.
As the first half is winding down, and the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final
It's my
seconds
anxiety,
of the
man. I
first
can't help
half.
it. Sorry.
The PAT up and good.
That's fine. Stop asking me to do shit then.
Flag comes out here. This is going to be
Hey, make that real simple.
What you was going to do?
Stop asking me then. Stop asking me to do what I say I'm gonna do. If it ain't gonna make a difference.
What I did wasn't what you did, though.
What you did defeated the purpose of what I did, though.
No.
That defeated the entire purpose of what was in the message.
No. You didn't say. So first of all, you didn't say. No, what was I gonna say? No, I didn't say nothing that you said in the chat. I just asked niggas, did you read the chat? Did you see the chat? I'm just making sure. I'm just calling, making sure everybody good. And then additionally, ask a couple of people because of certain situations where Jerk spoke to Pop, and Pop told Jerk that he wouldn't want to stay in there. He don't mind staying there as long as it's 3 niggas that he know. So then I went on that angle and asked people, do you mind? Pop said he won't want to stay in there, but he need 3 niggas he know. That's all I did. That's all I asked. Make sure everybody was cool. Make sure everybody was copacetic.
Any questions or needs, reach out to me.
But everybody's not going to do that though, especially people that you don't know. So
that's the purpose of somebody being in charge of it, sir.
Yeah, but I understand your point, but everybody's not going to do that. And for my comfort, I wanted to make sure they was good. That's it.
Like I said, stop asking me to do shit, dude, bro. Just do it. Just take it. Just take it.
That's crazy.
It's not crazy, son.
I don't know why it bothers you so much that I ask somebody if they good.
Because it defeats the purpose of the message. This is now the second or third time where I'm telling you, yo, it's like you want niggas to control it, but then you controlling it.
I didn't control anything. I just asked if they're good. What did I control?
As I said, don't ask me. All right, so that means you allow Jerk to get your ass in the smoke. That means you allow Jerk to get your ass in the smoke, nigga.
No, Jerk said, and if you want, you can just reach out to people, make sure they're good.
Everybody that you just said you talked to and you had to smooth over with was people that I know. You ain't say nothing about none of the people that I didn't know.
I spoke to everybody
but the person that you said that had any concerns, quote unquote, even Wayno, because Wayno reached out to me and said, yo, Wayno said the exact same thing. Yo, I'm cool with staying in the whatchamacallit if it's Pop, Puda, and Hef, or at least a group of niggas that I know.
Shit is cool. All right, hopefully Chris gets back in here.
That was the exact same thing that Wayno said. So I don't see any problem with anybody doing exactly what Wayno did, bro.
But you don't. I'm not talking exactly. What I'm saying is, niggas that you don't know is going. They just like when in the beginning I was getting phone calls from niggas that you don't know because they not going to reach out to you. So I just jumped ahead of this shit and said, let me just go down the line and just call and make sure everybody good. That's all I did. I said, you good with everything that's in the chat? Yeah, bro, no problem. And that was it. And one question that people had, some people, not all people, so how you doing the room layout? I said, don't worry about it. We got 4 people that's cool with going to the thing, so you're not going to be affected by that. That's all.
Chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on
AKP, where's Ian, man?
He'll be here, man. Just
you lucky I ain't starting no token, nigga, cause
waiting on one more. What'd you say?
I said you're lucky I ain't starting no tokens, nigga.
Solo? I'll start it.
Tokens.
Hold up, dude. That's how loud he is in my headphones right now. Okay, I can't hear you, bro.
The way they did on the last play.
Escaping the pressure right. That
Hold up.
is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some.
Why is none of the streams that I did showing up on my shit?
He's just trying every avenue to spark his team.
The ones that don't have the audio.
Not a lot going on that play, though.
They'll look to throw again.
Maybe I need to start a new YouTube, huh?
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over possession here up at the 44.
Scheduled for 5/4/20.
Oh
no, here we go. Stream 3 weeks ago. Let's see.
Their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harris. And out of bounds on the other side.
So the game audio is there, but it's just no
gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Well, those backups on the
there's no
anticipating the fourth quarter
voice, mine or anybody else's.
How they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off?
You playing?
In Madden, sir.
You're in Madden. I'm waiting for Chris to come back here.
Shit, by the time y'all get it right, I'm gonna fuck around and be out of Madden.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Yep, I'll check right now.
Getting 4 there on his own, but it will
Broadcast.
leave him with a third down situation. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Broadcast options. Include party audio.
Out of the gun now on third
There's
down.
more.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter, it would
Where'd you go?
something around miracle territory.
Back up?
Where you at?
Maybe that's a start.
Hold on, brother.
These
It
guys
certainly
hold
is,
up.
and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that
I got it.
disappointment behind them and
I
find
turned
ways
these
to
guys
make
down a little
plays.
bit.
Don't start if he's not ready, bro. Is he ready?
No, he's not ready. He's talking. He's it's like a council going on right here.
Let me take that back real quick.
Hold up.
They can win here.
Every crew go through it, brother. Nigga, NKP came into the chat yesterday and left.
Yeah, I did. Y'all were going through it, and I was like, oh, man.
The
I was
nigga
about
ain't
to
even
troll
say
y'all.
nothing funny. Yeah, he ain't say no
I was
troll.
about to troll y'all, and then I was about to dip. I was like, nah, this shit is serial, bro. Heck is like, fucking, I know that guy got a vein on his fucking forehead right now. I was like, let me leave.
See, but he say, no, I was talking regular. I wasn't yelling. I was talking regular.
Nah, I know where to troll and where not to troll. And yesterday sounded like y'all were going through some stuff. Yeah, I read the room, man. I read the room. I was like, okay. This looks like some real shit. This looks like some shit that could end friendships. Let me not say something bullshit.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points. But that's one that you're going to look back on.
This is tough. Hold on. I'm going to mute y'all again. I got to hear this hit.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond.
I don't know if this shit is because I'm subconsciously nervous about this shit, but this shit is aching, man. This shit wasn't hurting like this shit. I don't know how long.
I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
All day, this shit. move the shit a certain way, and that shit hurt.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
Excuse me.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go.
When I start broadcasting,
It's 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against
No.
him, but still, with his talent,
Just tell me-
you would
just
expect
tell me
him to
what
have
it
more
is.
completions to him in this game.
On 3rd
see
down,
right
he'll
now.
drop to throw. And the Lions pressure too
Broadcast.
strong. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on
Go
the
live.
sack, and it's going to lead him
You're
to 4th
currently in the
down.
party. Do you want to
Here
include
comes the Buccaneers
its
punter.
audio in your
As the slide
broadcast?
goes backwards,
Yes.
so he's on to punt it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as
Now
well.
broadcasting.
And taking
Huh?
right on the 30. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there.
When I click
14
on broad,
yards.
yeah.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Oh, that's what it was.
The
Unmute
Detroit
microphone.
offense ready to begin their drive. Well, this has been a
All
tough
right,
one
now
for
go to
them,
my-
Charles. They've
go to my
struggled really
thing.
on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues.
Yo, well, shit. How the fuck did this shit get muted, nigga? I never been in this part of the shit.
All coaches talk about
So you can hear everybody now.
and limiting turnovers, and in this one,
You can't hear everybody
saw
though.
that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball.
You talking?
And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Rolling to his right.
You in the party chat?
Fuck you, idiot. Nigga said, "Oh yeah, I am."
Do you hear Yittity?
Sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in
Okay,
today's
so maybe
NFL.
because you on the app, you're not
Ordinarily,
in
you're
the
trying to
party
keep
chat
the quarterback
physically.
hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat.
You heard Yittity on my
They're fine
stream
with
though.
that, and they force another incompletion.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
I appreciate you, brother.
4 yards on the
Mhm.
pickup,
I appreciate
good enough to extend the drive.
Look at you. Look at you.
First half, they've got to find a way to get him going.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Unbelievable.
Nah, don't this nigga yesterday. No, I don't want no parts of that. I don't want no parts of that part. No.
Well, still in the third quarter here. Now you look at the scoreboard, that deficit wasn't too much to overcome, but
Friends forever.
My mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's
No.
2nd down.
Oh, partner, just a second
I'm gonna tell NKP though, cause I'm on phone close and shit, bro. I gotta focus. NKP, start your stream, bro.
I'm not playing no stream, bro.
Get into the end zone, touchdown.
Well, you think he about to play Warzone? When he get on, he gonna start his stream.
There you go. Hold up. This shit.
No, I'm not.
This shit's.
All right, I'm gonna leave my stream on.
Yep, you leave your stream on.
Type something in the chat, Jerk, so I can see if the shit pop up on my shit.
And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Chips can't ask me to do nothing. No more.
Kick this one away.
That's crazy.
No more. Nigga, do that shit yourself.
That's crazy. Tess, I see it in the corner here.
Pretty good. You're right at the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They keep it on the ground. White again.
Come on, Knickerbockers. Come on, Knickerbockers.
For the third quarter of action.
Oh, man. I do owe Hef an apology,
Yo,
though.
Chips, and
I didn't
Jerk and
know.
Olive. How often did Chris play Al Mazra with y'all?
So signs of life in what's been a
What are they arguing about, bro?
Some
That
bullshit. but-
he don't play with them no more?
No. No. How many games did y'all play, or how did you guys play often on Al Mazra?
Which one is Al Mazra? I'm
That's
not
the
a nerd,
desert.
so.
With
The desert one where we would land up top.
backpack and all that.
Yeah, with the
The one you have
backpack.
to go into the stronghold to get your loadout.
Oh, how often did he play with us?
Yeah.
He shot a good amount with us.
Yeah, I think he played a good amount. Yeah.
That's good. I'm just fact checking right here.
This nigga said I'm just fact checking.
And let's close this one out.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man, it's Palmer. And they'll get this one down to about...
Ever since we started playing with him, it been pretty consistent with whatever Call of Duty came out that he would win some games with us.
Continues to be their friend, even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles. They're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll look to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
He'll find Harry on the right side. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. In motion, the tight end. Back to throw here. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. This will go as an 11-yard loss there on first and goal.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far,
get the fuck out of here. Go.
Time's winding down.
Get your damn ball out of here and go.
From these ace pass
Buddy. Oh man, I might start this shit.
Now back to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And that one really pushes him back. A loss of 9. And now it's third and goal after the sack.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today. But on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll look to throw on third and goal. He's got his man. It's White. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a fourth and goal. The kick by Fairbairn is good.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by.
All right, I'm gonna run a solo NKP.
Chips, wait 1 second, bro. One second, man. Go to the firing range and shoot around, bro.
First of all, you ain't gonna talk to me like that, nigga. You wanna start arguing in this chat, nigga? This is just what you want to do?
I ain't arguing, man. I'm just telling you to chill out, man. Just have fun, man.
Nigga, I've been sitting here for fucking 35 minutes, nigga.
What are y'all waiting for?
You don't have to start the match. I can just go play a solo until y'all ready, bro.
Nah, because then it's going to be a long solo.
No, I will leave the game, bro.
Buddy, if it's just me and you talking, it's just me and you talking. We're going to win the game.
No, but is Ian fucking playing?
He's here. He's here. I can hear him right now.
You can hear him, but is he paying attention to his fucking game? That's the question.
If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's airing it out for Williams.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. First down, here's White.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's got his
I want to be a hero.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Let's land over there, man.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
He'll get that out to the flat to White.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones down.
Chips, we got a guy in green pin.
When they're running with the ball,
Copy.
they think they're going to win those too.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And he'll be brought down inside
Yeah,
the 20 at the 19.
I don't think he hates you either, bro. I don't.
There, but now they're staring.
Okay, that one might be hate, but I don't think he hates you.
We're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a
That was between y'all, dude, and it was because of y'all, dude. Y'all.
Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker.
And Biff.
We just saw the linebacker.
I know. I just want to throw him in there.
Ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need
This guy's
points, but
he's got a sniper up top, red dot.
they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped
Sniper up top, red dot.
No,
Careful.
An offensive coordinator,
You never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your
you
headset
safe?
so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Fairbairn now following.
I don't know what's going on either.
Aw.
Oh, the king. Nope, NKP, y'all.
From a
We
couple
ain't doing
yards
this.
deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
We ain't doing this.
And able to get
Nope.
this out to the 25.
What is going on with Chris? Why he ain't in here?
You should add him back, Chris. And I think you should add
he's-
Phil back. And I think you should add Biff back.
The Bum Fits is having a powwow. And
What the fuck?
He left this party chat to go into their Discord.
And
So they beefing too, huh? Everybody just got smoke for each
Everybody
other
beefing.
today.
time has run out on
Oh,
one of the
The moon is in retrograde.
Nah,
thoroughly dominating performance.
the chips don't listen. That's what it is.
The moon is in retrograde.
I'm gonna tell him. I'm like, yo, have you was right. Chips fucking stupid as well. Yeah. Chips did it.
free walk.